Hey folks, you ever watch your grocery bill climb higher than a beanstalk and think, there's gotta be a better way? I hear ya. But what if I told you could grow a mountain of food in a thimble of space, no matter where you live? That's the beauty of hydroponics. We're talking leafy greens bursting from a balcony, juicy tomatoes thriving in a spare closet, all without a speck of dirt. No digging in the muck, no battling weeds, just pure, clean growing. Sounds too good to be true? Stick with me because we're diving headfirst into the wonderful world of hydroponics. I'm going to show you just how easy it can be. Now, I'm no stranger to getting my hands dirty, but even I gotta admit, there's something kind of magical about growing food without soil. It's like bypassing Mother Nature's red tape and going straight to the good stuff. So, whether you're an apartment dweller with a hankering for homegrown herbs, or a seasoned gardener curious about this whole water-growing thing, you're in the right place. Over the next few minutes, we're gonna break down the basics of hydroponics, what it is, why it's so darn cool, and how you can get started today with just a few simple supplies. No fancy degrees, no complicated jargon, just straight talking advice from one plant lover to another. Think of it like this. Hydroponics is like giving your plants a direct line to the nutrients they crave. No more waiting for soil to do its thing. It's like hooking your prized tomatoes up to an IV of pure plant power. And the best part? You don't need a green thumb or a sprawling backyard to make it happen. All right, let's cut to the chase. Why should you even care about hydroponics? What's the big deal about growing plants in water? Well, hold on to your hats, folks, because the benefits are enough to make your head spin. First off, space. These days, not everyone's got acres of land to spare. But with hydroponics, you can grow a salad bar's worth of food in a tiny apartment. Balconies, rooftops, even that weird little nook under your stairs, it's all fair game. And speaking of fast, hydroponic plants grow like they're shot out of a cannon. We're talking 25 to 50% faster than their soil-bound cousins. That means more fresh food on your table in less time. Who wouldn't want that? Because you're in complete control of the nutrients, you get bigger, tastier harvests. Plus, no soil means fewer pests trying to crash your garden party. And if that wasn't enough, hydroponics uses up to 90% less water than traditional gardening. Talk about saving the planet one delicious tomato at a time. Now, before you get any wild ideas about growing a giant oak tree in your bathtub, let's talk about what thrives in a hydroponic setup. And the good news is, the options are pretty darn tasty. For beginners, leafy greens are your new best friend. Lettuce, spinach, kale, they go bonkers in hydroponics. You'll be drowning in salads before you know it. Herbs are another easy win. Imagine fresh basil, mint, and cilantro always at your fingertips. No more wilted supermarket sprigs for you. Feeling a little more adventurous? Tomatoes, cucumbers, and peppers absolutely love the hydroponic life. And if you're really up for a challenge, you can even try your hand at strawberries or peas. The key is to start small and simple. Get a feel for the basics before you go full-on hydroponic farm. Trust me, there's nothing more satisfying than plucking a juicy homegrown tomato from a vine that's never even touched dirt. It's like magic, but with more flavor. Chapter 4, Hydroponic Systems, a crash course for the uninitiated. Okay, time for a little bit of science. Don't worry, I'll keep it painless, I promise. There are a bunch of different hydroponic systems out there, but we're gonna focus on the 4 main ones. The ones that won't require an engineering degree to figure out. First up, we've got deep water culture, or DWC for short. This one's about as straightforward as it gets. Your plants chill out in net pots with their roots dangling down into a reservoir of nutrient-rich water. An air pump keeps things bubbly and oxygenated. It's easy peasy and perfect for beginners. Next, we've got nutrient film technique, or NFT. Here, a thin stream of nutrient solution constantly flows past the plant's roots. This one's a bit more hands-on, but works wonders for herbs and leafy greens. Then there's the drip system, where water drips directly onto the roots of your plants nestled in a growing medium like clay pellets. It's a great option for bigger plants like tomatoes and peppers. And finally, we've got aeroponics, where the plant's roots are misted with nutrient solution. It's like something out of Star Trek and can lead to crazy fast growth. But it's also the most complex and requires a bit more upkeep. For now, just know that each system has its pros and cons, but they all boil down to the same thing, delivering water and nutrients directly to your plant's roots. It's like giving your veggies a VIP backstage pass to the nutrition concert. Chapter 5. Setting up your first hydroponic system. It's easier than you think. Alright, enough chit-chat, let's get our hands dirty or at least a little damp. Setting up your first hydroponic system is way easier than you might think. Remember that DWC system we talked about? That's where we're gonna start. First things first, you'll need a container. A simple plastic tub will do the trick. Just make sure it's opaque so light can't get in and cause algae growth. Trust me, green water is not your friend. Then you'll need some net pots to hold your plants, some growing medium like rock wool or clay pellets, an air pump, an air stone, and some nutrient solutions specifically formulated for hydroponics. Fill your container with water, add your nutrient solution, adjust the pH to between 5.5 and 6.5. A pH meter is your best friend here, and drop in your air stone and pump to get those bubbles going. Then, simply plant your seedlings in the net pots, nestle them into the container lid, and voila! You've got yourself a hydroponic garden. Now, for light, you can either set your system up outside where it can soak up at least 6 to 8 hours of direct sunlight or use full-spectrum grow lights indoors. Just remember, plants love consistency, so try to keep their environment as stable as possible. Now I ain't gonna lie, even the most experienced hydroponic gardener runs into a snag or two along the way. It's all part of the learning process. But fear not, my friend, because I'm here to arm you with the knowledge to troubleshoot those common hydroponic hiccups like a pro. First up, let's talk about yellowing leaves. This is usually a sign that your pH is out of whack. Remember, those plants are picky eaters and they like their nutrient solution to be just right. Invest in a good pH meter and test your water regularly, adjusting as needed. Next, if you notice your plant roots looking a little slimy or discolored, chances are they're not getting enough oxygen. Make sure your air pump is working properly and consider adding more air stones to your setup. Also, keep that water temperature in check. Anything above 72 degrees Fahrenheit and those roots might start to feel the heat. And lastly, let's talk about algae. That green gunk is not only unsightly, but can also rob your plants of vital nutrients. The best way to prevent it? Keep your system clean, use opaque containers, and avoid exposing your nutrient solution to direct sunlight. Remember, a little observation goes a long way in hydroponics. Keep a close eye on your plants and they'll tell you what they need. Alright, now for the moment we've all been waiting for: harvest time. There's nothing quite like enjoying the fruits and veggies of your labor, especially when those fruits are grown with your own two hands. When it comes to harvesting your hydroponic bounty, timing is everything. For leafy greens like lettuce and spinach, you can start snipping off outer leaves as soon as they're big enough to eat. This encourages the plant to keep producing, giving you a continuous supply of fresh greens. For fruiting plants like tomatoes, peppers, and cucumbers, wait until the fruit is fully ripe before you pick it. And here's a pro tip: the more you harvest, the more the plant will produce. So don't be shy about enjoying those homegrown goodies. The best part about hydroponic gardening is that you can enjoy fresh, flavorful produce year-round. No more waiting for the right season. You're in control, and that, my friend, is a beautiful thing. As we wrap up our hydroponic journey, I want you to walk away with one key takeaway. This isn't just some trendy gardening fad. It's a sustainable, efficient, and incredibly rewarding way to grow your own food. In a world facing increasing environmental challenges, hydroponics offers a glimpse into a future where we can produce more food with fewer resources. It's about taking control of our food supply, reducing our environmental impact, and reconnecting with the simple joy of growing something delicious. But beyond the practical benefits, there's something truly magical about nurturing life, whether it's in soil or a nutrient-rich solution. It's about witnessing the miracle of growth, the satisfaction of self-sufficiency, and the pure joy of biting into a sun-ripened tomato that you grew yourself. So what are you waiting for? Dive into the world of hydroponics and discover a whole new world of gardening possibilities. Trust me, once you go hydro, you'll never go back. Well folks, there you have it, a crash course in all things hydroponics. I hope this little journey has inspired you to try your hand at growing some of your food. It's easier than you think, I promise. And the rewards? Well, let's just say a homegrown salad just hits different. If this got you excited to try hydroponics, like this video and subscribe for more garden hacks from the Wormy Garden. Got questions? Drop them below. I love hearing from you.